Year 26 after commission, so back in the past. Queen? I don't know if people would care in our universities over here. This calculus, it's so hard! And you got a 6-year-old over here on the right that's just doing it perfectly. Buddy to her right just... I'm done. That means I'm out. Beautiful thing about university and college and all that. But I'm done, I'm done. Damn. And I don't, she's not meaning like, wow, perfect score. And she don't even mean associate, she means like doctorate somehow. Liu Yue. So is that her real name? Graduation ceremony 2 years? Hey, she was on it though. Damn, immediately shot him down. Right. This is the speech that was playing when Lucky Cien and Luo were listening on the radio. Youngsters are unreliable. You're sitting here at a bar doing literally nothing. Meanwhile, she just graduated university in 2 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're doing literally nothing, which is fine, but you can't talk. Fall of Dawn. I'm assuming that's what got Isol, the original Isol, to be X. The music? Everyone's in awe of this child. So then is her power related to like, she keeps mentioning order this, order that. So is her power like, I order you to do something? Is that why she's called the queen? Like, does she set her, I don't even know what the word would be. Dang, I just blinked. Like she sets her own... Guys, man. I mean, Lucky Cien. I'm sure there's more. What, did you hire someone with a fan to be breezing your hair? I guess the word rules would work for what I'm trying to think of, but there's like a specific word that I'm trying to pull out. Wow. Okay, well, there's gonna be a rivalry here. 1000%. It's dope. It's like the style for the Moon flashback. Wow. Even though Queen hasn't reached that level of strength and like ranking yet, she is, you know, a strong tide raises all ships, so. And at that point, he was commissioner of treatment already. That's when he got Moon. Yep. Yo, the drip though! Whoa! I'm assuming that's exactly what it is. Like, if you set foot in her space, in the boundary she sets, you have to listen to her or something. This is the guy from the intro. Superman, her design is fucking sick! The double battle axe? Oh, he caught that shit. But since trust value has so much to do with this, I wonder, like, if in present time their strength can change in this battle. Yo! She's moving though. Brother, she is literally my Elden Ring character. This is dead ass my gear. Okay. Ah, give me that. Did that not hit? Oh, but almost did. Oh, she grabbed you. You were playing too much. All that dodging, you could have got a few hits in. Yeah, she's dope. Are you trying to hit me with a blunt cider? I saw you make it a hammer. Yo. Oh my god, she looks like a Valkyrie. Whoa, yep. She controls her own space, dude. That's fucking cool. Chops his head off. Based on this, it doesn't feel like heroes retain their X title for so long. Like, they lose it quick. That's him making his hole-in-one. Having an X and then having another person that could be X. By 18, yo, Queen is barely 18. Wow. Bro, based off the way they're sitting, there's already some tension here. I can already tell they don't like each other. Damn. Whoa. Right, like what the fuck? I'm gonna get that shit my damn self. They already are, and you're just fueling that by the way you're talking. They're gonna fight as soon as they get to the lobby. There's no way, there's no... Yup. Bro, I can tell by the body language they weren't fucking with each other. Damn! So rude! Don't touch me. Wow! Overpower the current X? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's making it through, though. This is another hero from the current top 10, no? I have a feeling people are gonna love him. Just because he has a cat. So she does call him just rules. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this side effect shit? What's going on? He's 15th at this point. Yeah? Okay, so is this like just her thing, or is this cat just stupidly like, I don't want to say attractive because that's weird, but you get what I mean, right? It's like the cat's forcing you to look at it. But it literally could just be that. That's just her thing. That's dope. Yep, okay, so at that point, not yet. Wow, I mean, I imagine so. Dude, your favorite streamer would become a hero somehow. Mr. Beast would gain the power of money. Uh-oh. Yep. And then he was masquerading in a tea shop. Masquerading in a tea shop. Nurtured the new Isol. That's so cool. We're seeing like all the hero things that we've learned so far kind of just come together. Is that all it took? This is my kid, Big Johnny. Why is she like acting indifferent? Ooh. Mind you, she had lost to X. Oh wow, she never got it. Dang, and maybe Boa feels a little ostracized because no one's out here talking to her and all this. What? Wow. Yup. Dude, she looks so fucking cool. In her preview movie, she fought. Uh-oh. Has yet to be registered. How did he gain his trust value? It feels like nobody knows who he is and they called him a nobody. How did you get it? No fucking way we get to see this fight right here, right now. She got beat in seconds, huh? She got mopped. Oh, you got walked! You got walked! The last thing you hear is a finger snap and then you're done? He switched realities on you. What the fuck? And he's got the X on his tie. He came in with the X on his tie. He knew. Just who is he? How did he gain his powers? Wow. And I wonder if her like mind state messes with her rules. Oh! And she was in a slump, remember? Because that's what the CEO of DOS had said when Queen pulled up. Dude, what? What? Is it because of the reality shit? Like he can gain? Can he gain trust value and all that? Without like you needing to trust him? Whoa, he don't even live here. And she's giving into fear. That's just not funny, bro. Damn. What? Oh, like as in the reporter? Or like some twist like Mickey? I'm not even gonna comment. What in the fuck just happened? All right, well, there you have it. That was season 1, episode number 11 of To Be Hero X. I believe every hero from now on until maybe the end, maybe X's backstory, is going to be 2 episodes, maybe less. I'm pretty sure it's 2 episodes for everybody else moving forward. The fact that we went back just a little bit in time to kind of see Queen's origins, because I'm assuming her backstory itself is probably pretty boring aside from her dad, who seems to have like a lot of connections to different major organizations of the world, but her story itself probably isn't as deep and layered and all that, and it's more so as she got older that all this stuff really started going down. And the fact that we went back in time, saw her graduate, go through her speech again, go through Lucky Sia and see all the hero moments that we saw, like Furman and all of that within the episode, but the pacing still felt great. beautiful stuff. Now, I'm almost certainly gonna miss something because there's so much to talk about and I didn't get to write it down. So I'm almost certainly gonna miss something as far as this breakdown is concerned. But talking about what we see in the end here, fear isn't publicly recognized. Yeah, publicly recognized as something that is present in the world until the events that happen a few days or whatever after this episode. Because that's when Queen loses and she's kind of down, and Lucky CN does her concert, does her speech, and then all of that district is infected with fear and they seem to just go crazy. That's a few days after she lost, is what it like appears to be. At least a small amount of time, not a long time. So Boa is getting infected with fear now, and then Lucky CN's events are what led everybody to understanding the power that contradicts the trust value system. So is Boa the very first hero to be converted through fear to like spotlight? Who knows? Who knows? But at least maybe her attack comes after Lucky CN's event, maybe before, and they just didn't quite know that it was fear at that time and she had just gone crazy. Regardless, she does seem like the first one, unless there were like other events in the past that just didn't necessarily pan out the way they were supposed to. But yeah, so Queen's power is setting rules. The word I was looking for was authority. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, but it's authority in a bunch of other shows. And I said rules. Funnily enough, that's literally what she uses and what she says. But I was thinking that in her own domain and her own carved out space, she has an authority to set whatever she wants. And that is her power, but it seems like it's tied to her will, maybe the will of others as well, because in her movie, Furman wasn't kneeling. So she couldn't set his rule to kneel because, I mean, his power and his trust value urges him to stay standing. It seems also tied to her willpower, not just like outside forces though, because she said, I almost let her slip through my conditions, you know, like Boa almost hit her. So it's definitely tied to her mental state and willpower just the same as it is to the powers laid out by the trust value system. Also, the Smile incident. Smile is the hero that Nice looked up to, or he was involved in the Smile incident. Smile was the guy in the orange, no, at the very start of the episode, fighting Boa, that Boa beat and he would have won if he wasn't doing Fortnite emotes in the middle of the fight. But the Smile incident is what led Nice to do what he did. Boa lost to X. X came in and I'm assuming he beat everybody with the snap of a finger. I didn't see the number of his trust value anywhere in the episode. Dude, at this point, like, it might not even be a high number. It might be 0 and he's drawing his power from something completely separate. I don't know where to take the conversation, because he literally came out of nowhere so much. He's not just a nobody that wasn't signed with somebody. He didn't have a name. Like, he didn't even have a hero name yet. He was just that guy. That's why they call him Hero X, because he's X. And he became X afterwards, and he don't even live up there. But it was completely deserted. Lush, green, growing stuff. So it almost feels like at the top of Hero Tower, nobody has ever lived at the top of Hero Tower, no matter what person has held the title of X. Assuming they did, maybe he used his powers to grow out the greenery before he moved back down and did his Superman persona. Is he evil? I doubt he is. I'm not saying he is, but is he evil? I know Zero is the hero that went evil that ended up mounting like an offense, and that's the events that led Esol to becoming the first Hero X. Is Hero X here tied to Zero because the top of the tower is Zero? Is that why they call 0 0? I don't know. There's so much to speak on in this. I don't know who we're gonna focus on next. I don't even know what the next episode is gonna be about, because it should be showing Queen recuperating after her very first failure, which is crazy, coming up, meeting CN, and I'm assuming what is gonna be a Boa fight, but we don't know, and we'll find out in the next one. But until that happens, we have to wait until next week. So in the meantime, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Patreon linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early, uncut, and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.